Friday, December 6th, and WildChild has been in St. Martin for 2 days. But we gotta get to Barbados, so we're about to lift the anchor and sail overnight again down to Guadeloupe. After a year and a half of painful struggle and difficult sailing, WildChild has finally found her way into the Eastern Caribbean. It's December of 2019, no time for exploring. WildChild has a schedule to keep. Elena's U.S. visa appointment in Barbados is on December 17th. We gotta move. After only 2 days in St. Martin, a quick check-in and then a check-out, we've gotta go. We've got a 135 nautical mile jump to Guadeloupe to make, and the weather's looking good. Here's a quick tour of Marigot Bay in St. Martin for you. We launched our dinghy that first day and landed ashore. We need to figure out how to check in and out. We were told we just have to find the magic computer at the chandlery, wherever that is. It's a little difficult, but as explorers we seldom really know where we are, we don't really know where we're going, and we generally wander around helpless and lost. Is one of those buildings where we're supposed to go? We can't figure it out on our own. We cross over a strip of land to the lagoon side of St. Martin. This is the famous lagoon where everybody goes because it's so calm and protected. It's also really dirty water and you wouldn't want to swim in it. To be honest, I cannot figure out which is the magic building hosting the magic computer. Is it over there? I'm not sure. I realize that I'm sort of wandering around aimlessly exploring, but it's fun to explore new places sometimes. It seems a little weird, but this is actually a graveyard dividing the two sides. Well, it took about an hour and a half of exploring and wandering around, vaguely trying to ask the locals in their language, but eventually we found the magic computer. This is it. It's a little laptop in the dark back corner of a little chandlery.
Can you change it into English?
European is going to put the day, the month, or the month, the day?
Day, month.
Day, month is European?
Okay. The opposite of American.
You just log yourself onto this computer, but it's all in French. The
like
keyboard layout is different than what I'm used to. None of the keys are where I expect them to be. The form is in French. The format is different. Some of the questions don't make sense, and you have to fill it out on your own. There's nobody there to help you. But I think God bless the French for making such an easy system, and I think every other country and island down here should be taking lessons from the French on this. Well, all hail the French. Clearing in is really easy. The computer, you just fill out the program, press print, and you're good to go. So checking in was really simple, and it's in a fabulous chandlery. So a lot easier than almost every other country you've ever been to. And you can clear in and clear out on the same form, so you can just choose your departure date. You don't have to come back to clear out. So that's fantastic. It's Friday, December 6th, and WildChild has been in St. Martin for 2 days, but we gotta get to Barbados, so we're about to lift the anchor and sail overnight again down to Guadeloupe. Time to lift anchor, raise sails, and let's go. And just like the snap of my fingers, it's like magic, and WildChild is sails raised, engine off, pounding her way into the ocean again. I'm not sure if you guys caught the subtle hints in the earlier parts of the video, but good Elena has returned. She's soft, sweet, helpful, and kind. She's easy to live with, and she's actually very helpful as crew. Life on WildChild is good again, and the ocean in the Caribbean with those eternal trade winds is so easy to sail in. Just perfect. So WildChild is sailing right now upwind past St. Martin, and we're going to Guadeloupe. Remarkably, we're supposed to be going south with the trade winds from the east, so we should be on a beam reach, right? It doesn't really work out like that. We have the waves mostly on the nose. Our wind angle is 50-60 degrees, which isn't bad. And we are just smashing it. Like, we are railing the water 15/6, just hammering through it. I don't really want to be tight to the wind. I want to have a relaxed sail, but that's not going to happen. 154 miles to go like this. Could take us like 2 days. 2 days, smashy, smashy, poundy, poundy. Oh. (17/5). Hour after hour, WildChild sails gently straight into the wind. She's really good at going upwind, and conditions are calm. It's sort of peaceful, but it's not exactly soothing. It's bone jarring. Your body's constantly getting tossed around. One of the things that you couch sailor critics can't feel is that our bodies are getting tossed around all day long, which means our core body muscles are constantly trying to flex to keep our bodies upright. After an entire day of just sitting there sailing, we're exhausted. It's very tiring. I do remember my first time going sailing and being so far offshore you could not see land in any direction. It really scared me. But I've been out sailing with WildChild for so long, I know that I can trust her. The fact that there's no land in sight doesn't concern me at all anymore. Yay, we're sailing oceans, here we go, we're sailing, we're still sailing, we're sailing. Yeah. I've been sailing on the ocean for so long that it's not exciting for me anymore. It is monotonous, it is a job, it is painful and difficult and salty and wet. It's something that I do, but it's no longer something that I love. All day, all night, sunrise to sunset to sunrise again. I sit at the helm, I babysit my girl, I take care of her, and she takes care of me.